5 hidden attitudes that are silently destroying your marriage. Your marriage isn't falling apart because of the big fights. It's the small, unnoticed attitudes that are quietly eating away at your love. You might not even realize it, but these silent killers could be at work in your relationship right now. And the worst part? By the time you notice, it might be too late. Stay with me, because today, I'm exposing 5 hidden attitudes that could be secretly destroying your marriage, before it's too late. 1. The "I'm always right" attitude. Sarah loved her husband, but she always had to win every argument. She didn't realize that every time she dismissed his feelings, she was pushing him further away. If you're constantly proving your point instead of listening, you might be making your spouse feel unheard and unimportant. And love? It fades in silence. The hidden danger. When one partner always insists on being right, the other starts feeling like their opinions, emotions, and experiences don't matter. Over time, this creates emotional distance. What you can do instead? Practice active listening. Instead of preparing your response while your spouse is speaking, truly listen to what they're saying. Learn to say, "You may be right." Sometimes, it's not about winning but about understanding. When conflicts arise, ask yourself, is this worth damaging my relationship over? A healthy marriage isn't about being right all the time, it's about being together despite differences. 2. Taking your partner for granted. Remember when you used to say, "Thank you," for the little things? When was the last time you truly appreciated your partner? Love dies when gratitude disappears. Many marriages crumble not because of lack of love, but because of lack of appreciation. The hidden danger. Small acts of kindness that once felt special now go unnoticed. Over time, your partner might start feeling invisible, unappreciated, or even resentful. Signs you might be taking your partner for granted. Do you assume your partner will always be there, no matter how you treat them? Have you stopped complimenting them? Do you notice their efforts, or do you just expect them? How to fix it? Express gratitude daily. Even a simple, "Thank you for making dinner," or "I appreciate you," can strengthen your bond. Notice the little things. Did your partner run an errand for you? Take care of something you forgot? Show appreciation. Surprise them. A handwritten note, a thoughtful text, or an unexpected hug can remind them that they matter. People don't leave because they stop loving, they leave because they feel unseen. 3. Keeping score in the relationship. Tom and Chloe had been married for 10 years, but every argument turned into a history lesson. Remember what you did in 2018? Sound familiar? Keeping score turns your relationship into a battlefield. The hidden danger. When one or both partners constantly bring up past mistakes, the relationship becomes a cycle of blame. Instead of solving issues, you relive them. How to break free from scorekeeping. Forgive and move forward. If an issue has been resolved, don't weaponize it in future arguments. Communicate without blame. Say, "I feel hurt when this happens," instead of, "You always do this." Focus on solutions. Instead of arguing about who was wrong last time, ask, "How can we make things better now?" A marriage should be a partnership, not a courtroom. 4. Neglecting emotional intimacy. Ever sit next to your partner but feel like you're worlds apart? It's not just about physical closeness, it's about emotional connection. If you're not sharing your fears, dreams, and daily thoughts, you're growing apart. And trust me, distance in the heart is the real danger. The hidden danger. Without emotional connection, you become roommates instead of soulmates. Signs emotional intimacy is fading. You talk about tasks and schedules but not feelings or dreams. You avoid deep conversations because they feel awkward. You don't feel safe being vulnerable. How to reconnect emotionally. Ask meaningful questions. What's one thing that made you happy today, or what's been on your mind lately? Prioritize quality time. Phones down, TV off, just the two of you. Express your feelings openly. Saying, "I love you," isn't enough. Share why you love them. A strong emotional bond keeps a marriage alive, even when life gets tough. 5. Letting resentment build up. Unspoken hurt is like poison in a marriage. Every little unresolved issue piles up until one day. Boom! An explosion that could have been avoided. The hidden danger. Resentment doesn't start big. It starts as small annoyances that are never addressed. Over time, those annoyances turn into deep-seated bitterness. How to prevent resentment from taking over. Speak up early. Don't bottle up hurt feelings. If something bothers you, address it calmly and respectfully. Seek understanding, not revenge. Instead of thinking, "They hurt me, so I'll hurt them back," focus on finding a solution. Practice forgiveness. Holding on to past wrongs only hurts you in the long run. Love thrives in open, honest communication. Don't let silent resentment destroy what you've built. Marriage isn't destroyed in a day, it's the little things that add up. But here's the good news: if these attitudes are creeping into your relationship, you can stop them right now. Start by listening, appreciating, letting go of past mistakes, reconnecting emotionally, and speaking up before resentment takes over. Your love story is still being written, make sure it's one worth remembering. If this spoke to you, hit that like button, share with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more eye-opening relationship truths.